Good afternoon. God. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Um, Today is March 21st. You're on episode 12 of 26 snippets. 26. I was about to say 26, and I was like 12 is half of 26, but it's not. Anyway, so last episode I explained to you how I shattered my ankle, but what I didn't do and what I should have did was showed you the end results. So I'm gonna show you a picture of my ankle, like an hour or two after I injured it. Um, it's a very graphic picture, so you brace yourself. So, all right, that's take the glare off of it, but yeah, that's my ankle. You see it? Can you see the context? Dang, freaking glare. But yeah, that's my ankle. I don't know if you can tell from the photo, but whatever. So yeah, it was swollen. It was I tore cartilage. I tore my Achilles. I fractured it. I did pretty much everything you can do to an ankle. I did it. You know what I'm saying? Tendons, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll go hard or go home. You gonna do something? Don't half-ass it. You feel me? Don't do that. Like this is a reenactment, but all right. Say I was playing basketball, obviously, but what they said was, "This is my ankle," and what had happened was, oh, should this be my ankle? All right. Well, let's just pretend this is my hand is the court, and this is my ankle. So my ankle bent all the way. This is the outside of my ankle. So I'm standing straight up. This is the outside of my ankle. My ankle completely bent and touched the court. You know what I'm saying? And I, you know what I'm saying? I live to tell about it. A lot of people wouldn't have made it through that. A lot of people wouldn't have bounced back, but God got me, dog. God got me, son. All right, sorry about that. So let's give you more from the front. That sounded weird. Oh, of course, the actual pictures in the book of me on crutches when I had my Jordans. That's not what I want to read, though. I don't know. Let's do it on it. Bow. Oh, okay. We're on freaking chapter. We're on page 57, my bad. All right, so this is another entry. I don't know, this is the chapter I wrote. I started writing the book in June, I think, or whatever. And I would date it with the days I was writing the actual book. But no, this is, it's hard to explain it all, but this is, all right, I'm in LA. It's December 19th, 2015. So this is as I'm writing a book. So I'm explaining the process of writing a book as I'm writing the book. Yeah. It'll make sense once you read it all. I'm reading all, whatever. I've been back in LA for a week or so, and since I've been back, I've been working. Gosh. Those 8-hour shifts really consume a person's day. Due to the fact that I'm serving to public transportation, 35-minute drives to work for others are an hour and 40-minute bus ride for me. According to Siri, that's roughly 12 hours a day, every day. That's roughly 12 hours every day spent working per day. Those 12-hour days have been hijacking my time and freedom. I felt stifled trying to adjust to something. I felt stifled trying to adjust to going from one extreme to another. One misconception about my situation is that it's perceived that I have no structure to my life, since I don't work an everyday job or live in one central location. But actually, not having structure is the structure to my life. Those who know me primarily for one thing. That one thing is that there's never any telling where I might be or what I might be doing. Traveling is my structure. It's consistent. Traveling is also my passion. It's what I love to do, and I'm sacrificing for it. Yesterday, I held a conversation with a person who conveyed to me that they had reservations towards me, was finding out that I'm a nomad. I've never actually referred to myself as a nomad, but it's a relative word to let people know that I don't live in any one particular place and that I travel frequent, early, and often. I usually just tell people that I'm homeless, but what I've learned is that saying you're homeless automatically means you're desolate or in despair. It's flabbergasting to most people when I share that I don't work often, but yet I travel often, or that I don't have a permanent residence. Telling people that you're homeless isn't as sexy as I would have imagined. The word homeless is heavily depicted as being people who sleep in a cardboard box and panhandle. That's not the version of homeless I am. I'm homeless because I don't own, lease, or rent any property. My concept of homeless is that unless you own property, then you're homeless. Renting an apartment or paying a 30-year mortgage to me isn't stability because there's somebody above you who dictates what you can do with that space and how long you can stay there. How can you I need to edit this. How can you call a place your home if it isn't a place you haven't always lived and won't always live? Nothing in life is permanent, not even life. Those standards make people content if they have a house, car, and a job. But other than that, what emphasis is being put on what you should have? Any emphasis on being happy? Any emphasis on building and leaving a legacy? You have a job that you break your back for, wake up early to get to, and stay late to finish up for. But at any moment, that job can lay you off. How is that fair? I guess it beats being homeless though, right? Me living out of a backpack is my ode to freedom, my ode to not being controlled, and my ode to not settling. Most people find it sketchy. Most people find it sketchy with them because as long as we've lived, we were told that this is what's expected of us. I found myself questioning these standards. One thing I always wonder is, why do most people work a 9 to 5? The owner of those companies people work for are millionaires, if not billionaires. These companies are worth millions, if not billions. These employees who keep these businesses afloat are told when to eat, how to dress, when they're allowed to go home, but make the smallest fraction of the total company earnings. To me, that seems flawed, but I get it. There's structure, and structure is good. On the outside looking in, I notice that people work hard to be able to afford the things that they feel they are required, i.e. a car or a house. This hard work yields financial gain. The more money you have, the more money you're expected. The more money you have, the more money you're expected. The more things you're expected to have. You have to show your wealth, apparently. The more you have, the more you expect to maintain that lifestyle. Hard work turns into working even harder. Eventually, you're working 60 to 80 hours a week just to maintain what you have and thus sacrificing having the time to enjoy these things you worked so hard for. You're expected to have the bigger house and more expensive cars. These people grow to desire these things, and at some point, it becomes justifiable to spend ridiculous amounts of money on tedious things. We have people buy things just because they can afford them to prove status. Then we have people who buy things they can't afford just to present status. Based on the fact that I'm single with no kids, I'm afforded the luxury of having time to take a step back and look at the world through another lens. We live in such a selfish society. Charity is seemingly done more for camera time and PR than it is for genuine cause and concern. So many people are worried about getting ahead of and obtaining this American dream that they don't assist others in their dreams and goals. It isn't until a person feels they can attain something from another person that they put forth effort and show interest in who you are as a person. My lifestyle of being a nomad gives me an honest assessment of those around me. There are quite a few people who get it, but the majority of people don't. They are still consumed by standards. I don't cater to popular standard. I create my own standards. I'm aware that this is a choice and not a circumstance. So I'm able to take and accept the lumps, bumps, and critique that comes with it when I tell people that I've been homeless for 5 years. So yeah, cat's out the bag, baby. I'm homeless, as you want to call it. But it's on purpose, because I figured why work for somebody who's going to, take from you. And you're working to keep somebody else rich. And I'm not for that. It's not, I don't think I was put here to be, a follower. No offense to people all working 9 to 5 jobs. I mean, you're entitled. Whatever works for you, works for you. It just don't work for me personally. So yeah, not since I broke my ankle, but after I broke my ankle, I lost everything I had. I had everything people say they desire to have a house. I didn't have a house. I had an apartment, a car, I had a job, I had all these things. But I shattered my ankle and lost all of it because I couldn't walk, I couldn't work, I couldn't do nothing. I wasn't making no money. So I moved. Well, I don't want to get too much about it. You'll find out. But anyway, it's weird that I read that passage. Because today I got a backpack, a new one. I actually ordered the wrong one, but I like the style of it so much that I'm just gonna rock with it. I'm just not gonna be able to carry as much stuff as I usually carry. But yeah, I live out of a backpack. This ain't my house. I don't even know whose house this is. Somebody's home, so I figure I might as well use it when I'm filming. But yeah, that's more about me. I'm a nomad. I live out of a backpack. I'm self-employed. Nobody owns me. If you've ever seen American Gangster, I'll take from that a lot. It's a story when he's like, man, I work for the large blah blah blah, but he don't own his blah blah blah. The man he works for owns him. Then he's like, nobody owns me, and I was like, yeah, why are you working for somebody else? Nobody owns me. I dictate what I do. I dictate where I go and how I go about what I do, and nobody's above me. I don't have to be like, oh, I gotta go to work. Oh, I hate this job. Everybody hates their job, but nobody ever says, bump that, I'm not working. So that's what it's not what this book's about. It touches on it, but I forgot what I was about to say. It's not important. Well, I'll pick it up next. I'm sorry, this is like 10 minutes long, but hopefully it was entertaining. But yeah, I guess I don't know what else I want to say, but I like my backpack. Fuck bitches, get money. As always, God bless. And live your dreams, man. Don't let anybody tell you what you should do in life. I'm a living testament that says you can go against the grain. You can do whatever makes you happy. As I said it in that thing, more people are concerned with having this or having that or what you feel like you should have. Oh, I should dress this way because when others see me, they're going to perceive me as. No, we're on episode 11. I'm wearing the same thing. Have I changed? Maybe. Maybe I didn't change. Maybe. All right, I'm not going to say whatever. Well, disregard. But anyway, I'm comfortable in my own skin. Even the fact that my skin is broke out right now. Do I care? No. My hair is not where it's supposed to be? No. Do I take time to try to filter it and get a good light and it shows me? No, I don't care. This is me. I can't change it. I love it. So if you don't like it, yeah. So yeah, this book's about empowering the minds of others to do what you want to do. I feel like the Evans commercial. It's your job. You sit on the other couch anyway. Why do I want to do something? I wonder what he's doing right now. Somebody could Google him and let me know what the Everest guy is doing. Money. Anyway. Yeah. I'm going to get serious for a second.
Donald Trump in office, nigga. You know what that mean? Nope. It's time to go drop off that bag.
Fuck bitches.
NASA gang.
Get my God bless.
Jupiter.